You may think you got the job offer after the strong interview, but wait, you're not done yet. You must send a well-strategized thank you email after all your interviews. A strong thank you letter can be the critical decision-making factor for moving forward with additional interviews or even offer extensions. In this video, we highlight 5 HRCap insights on the secret to writing the winning thank you letter. Timing is important. Many would recommend sending thank you letters within 24 hours, but we believe it is critical to send the email on the same day. Thank you letters are better written when the discussion is fresh in your mind. Reflect on the interview discussions, then work on your follow-up thank you letter before you get distracted. A letter sent shortly after the interview also demonstrates genuine interest and shows that you are prioritizing the job opportunity with the company. A strong thank you letter will influence decision-making. Decisions for next steps can be made as soon as immediately after the interview to a week or two following the interviews. Therefore, it is important to draft and send the thank you letter immediately after the interview so that you can convince the interviewers that you are the best candidate for this opportunity. It is also important to address the interviewers correctly. An overlooked mistake candidates make is not addressing the interviewers by their names. Before the scheduled interview, make sure to ask the hiring manager or the recruiter for all interviewer names in advance. Look them up on LinkedIn or the company website to understand their official job title and review how their roles and responsibilities will relate to this position you are interviewing for. During the interview, additional interviewers may actually join the interview without advance notice. Do not be shy about asking the interviewers to repeat their names and titles if you did not catch them the first time. You will need their names to write the thank you letter and will most importantly need to understand their roles in relation to this job position. Take shorthand notes of which questions each person asked you so that you can elaborate on the questions in the thank you letter. Take close note of how other interviewers address each other. After the interview, double-check their names online or with the recruiter to ensure you do not misspell their names. Make sure to address them in the thank you letter appropriately depending on the corporate culture. You must individualize and write a separate email for each interviewer in the one-on-one interviews or group panel interviews. Do not copy and paste the same letter for each interviewer. Personalize each one to show genuine investment and time. You must thank them for unique reasons. Do not just thank them for making time to interview you, but instead thank them for sharing more information and insight on the organization and job position. Highlight the key points each interviewer brought up or elaborate on the specific questions they each asked. Thanking multiple interviewers in one email or sending the exact same email to multiple interviewers shows lack of interest. Keep in mind, interviewers may actually share thank you emails with each other to deliberate as a team for final decision making. Sending a generic thank you letter is the biggest mistake one can make. We advise keeping the letter to 2 paragraphs with about 10 to 12 meaningful sentences. You can recap on the interview discussion. Elaborate on the questions asked if you did not get to fully answer them due to time constraints. If they asked you about a particular project or design, attach samples of the relevant work or portfolio for their further review. You can reinforce your strengths and fit with now a better understanding of the position and the company. Review the job description and think through the key points raised during the interview to demonstrate that you actually understand and can meet their expectations. Lastly, highlight your heightened interest and eagerness in this opportunity. Explain why you're interested. Finally, conduct a quality check and make sure you have a proper subject line and closing. You must proofread. Interviewers continue to receive emails with multiple spelling errors, grammatical issues, run-on sentences, and punctuation mistakes. You must also have a clear subject line. Interviewers are busy and may have thousands of emails in their inboxes. Remind them which position and when you interviewed by specifying the interview date and position in the email subject line. Make sure to sign off with your name as well. Warmest regards, sincerely, thank you are all good ways to have closure in the email. Now, what if you don't have the interviewer emails? You are in touch with the hiring manager or recruiter to get this interview set up, so you can thank them as well and kindly ask them to forward the letters to the respective interviewers on your behalf. Remember, thank you letters are another critical step in the interview process. Many candidates continue to overlook this valuable opportunity to stand out from other applicants, so make sure to take advantage and secure that job offer with a winning thank you letter. A winning thank you letter will reinforce genuine interest, demonstrate ability to capture key points raised in the interview, further elaborate on important ideas discussed, display ability to write clearly and eloquently, and showcase your willingness to go the extra step. These were the HRCap insights on writing the perfect thank you letter. If you found these tips to be helpful, remember to like our videos and subscribe to our page. Visit our web for more insights or reach us directly at career@hrcap.com for personalized coaching. Good luck with the job search and stay in touch.